Welcome back to another Photoshop video. In this one, we're going to look at how to create a shaded three-dimensional ball. So we're going to start by doing a new layer, and we're going to choose the elliptical marquee tool, and we're going to hold down Shift, and we're going to draw our ball out. So there we go. We've got this selection now for the ball, and to fill it, we're going to go here into the color picker, and we're going to set our foreground color as a mid-gray tone. So we can just basically go right on the left-hand edge here, choose our mid-gray there. Press OK. We're going to press Alt and Backspace, and what that will do is it will turn the fill to that color as well. Now we're going to switch to the Burn tool, which is this tool here, and we're going to look at the radius. We'll say, well, that radius, that's probably about a couple hundred, so we'll do about half the radius, and we'll make sure we've got a soft brush here. You can also, if you look here, you can see brush names. So if we search for a soft brush here, you can see, okay, there's a soft round brush. So we'll maybe do a little bit more than that, and we can click there or escape to get out of that. And what we're going to do is we want to essentially make it dark, and then a little bit around the dark around this sort of area. I want to go into like a circular like pattern. A little bit of darkness around the edge here as well. But mainly it's going to be this kind of area. So once we get something there, you can see that we can then add additional layers of darkness here at the base here, and just try and a little bit more, and just try to and just make it dark like that. Okay, so now what we want to do is add a specular highlight. So we can go to the dodge tool, and what you can do here is we're just going to do like a little circle around here as the dodge. And then what I'll do is I'll just up the exposure a little bit for the center bit to create like a little bit of a blend there. Just put it a little bit, maybe a few little, it depends if you tap right how you get that. And then what we can do is then we can add another layer, and we can put the little shadow in as well. So we do the layer here and behind. And what we can do is if we do our elliptical marquee again, we can draw it out here. We can say, well, that's not quite in the right place. Hold down the space bar, and that will actually let you position it in the right place. So you want it somewhere like about here, right? Okay, so that will do. And then we can go to select, modify, and do the feathering here. 20 pixels sounds fine. And then what you can do is we can set the foreground color to black, right in the bottom left corner. Alt backspace, get that in there as well. And we'll lower the opacity. And then we'll do a layer mask, which is found in the layer thing, layer mask, reveal all. And there you can see it is. And we're going to go to our gradient tool now. And again, we can select here, if you look in here, we want the small list. If you just have the thumbnail, you won't actually see what it's called. And we're going to jump in here into the basics, and we're going to go foreground to transparent. And we'll do that one. And then we can just simply draw a little bit here. And that's going to just make it a little bit lighter. And you can just get out of that. So yeah, so that's a pretty quick way of doing the specular, and then if you could actually put in a little bit of dodge around the edge of this thing as well. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just dodge it up a little bit here. But yeah, so that will basically do for this video. So thanks for watching.